Hello students, hello people, welcome back to my channel, welcome to Scholars Talk. In today's video, I'll be talking about some important segment of English. We were discussing and we were dealing with the writing stuffs, with grammars and parts of speech and everything, the basics of English. But in today's video, this is going to be very interesting because I'll be talking about the basics of spoken English. আমরা আজকালকার যেখানেই যাই বি এটা কর্পোরেট ইন্টারভিউ অর আ গভর্নমেন্ট ইন্টারভিউ ইটস ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট ফর আস টু বি ফ্লুয়েন্ট অ্যান্ড কারেক্ট ওয়েন উই স্পিক ইংলিশ সো যেহেতু এটা একটা স্পোকেন সেশন আই উইল বি মোর অর লেস টকিং ইন ইংলিশ অনলি যেখানে তোমাদের বুঝতে আমার মনে হবে একটু অসুবিধা হবে আই উইল বি ইউজিং বেঙ্গলি অফকোর্স বাট the first thing we would need to learn, that is the introduction of yourself. So whenever we go to any interview, you have to introduce yourself. Like the interviewing panel, they'll be asking about yourselves, your hobbies, where you're from, your educational background. So you need to answer everything properly and correctly. So now there are two ways of being correct while you speak in English. Number one, either you can be slow in your speaking thing and you can maintain your fluency. Otherwise, if you want to speak really fast, guys, then I would really suggest that you need to improve your vocabs, because what happens, you'll keep on fumbling if you do not have proper vocabs in your stock. So it's a good thing that you speak quickly, that you speak fluently, but write English. So for that, you must read English stories, you must watch English movies, and you must hear English news. And another thing, this is more of psychological, do not feel shy to talk in English with anyone and everyone. It's okay that you make mistakes, it's okay, we all make mistakes while we speak. And to be very honest, some of the mistakes or some of the modernizations has been or have been constantly been incorporated into the colloquial terms of English. So it's okay if you do silly grammatical mistakes while you speak, but you have to make sense. That's what is important when we speak. You have to make sense, you have to be correct, and you have to be polite and soothe and accurate while someone is listening to you. So that is the thing which can be accustomed when you keep on speaking in English, be with your parents or with your friends. Do not feel shy, guys. I'm telling you again and again that this is the only way you can learn to speak English. You need to grasp the habit of speaking English. So now let us start with the video. Introduction of yourself. So when you are going somewhere for an interview or you are introducing yourself casually to someone, you would be saying that I am Ipshita Bhattacharya. I am from Beleghata or Domdom, wherever. And you also need to say about your hobbies or interests or anything. So first we'll start with this. So now there is a difference যখন কখন হ্যালো বলবে এবং কখন হাই বলা হবে. When you are talking to someone much senior to you, you'll be obviously saying hello. Hello sir, hello madam. This would be the basic greeting, and hi would be anyone of your age or anyone that is who is junior to you. You can say hi. So you should not address the interviewer or a senior person like hi. It's a wrong thing to greet. So you should be saying hello. I am Ipshita Bhattacharya. I am coming from Beleghata. I am a teacher in a college. I am teaching English to you. My hobbies are, and so on and so forth. So first, introduction of yourself would be I am name, I am coming from place. Now these two are very important because these two lines you have to say anywhere you go, be it a corporate interview or be it a casual introduction. You have to say these two lines. Now remember, these two sentences would be in present tense because You still are who you are. Your name is still the same, and your living place, I mean where you live, where you come from, is also similar. So these two would be in present tense and these two would be fixed. There won't be any change. Now, when you dive deep into introducing yourself, you'll be talking, of course, about your educational background. So if you suppose if you have gone for a corporate interview, you will be talking about your educational stuff which has been done in past. So you have to say, I have completed class 10 from So you have completed class 10 from which school? You need to mention that. You have to use this one because you have completed your school, but the effect is very much there with you. Each time you go on introducing yourself, you need to remember the effect of your completion of the school. So this would be your third sentence. I have completed class 10 from your school's name. So you need to remember the pattern. First you have to talk about your name, then you have to talk about your address, then you have to talk about your educational background, and so on and so forth. Now the fourth sentence would be, I have finished my degree. Whichever degree you have, MBA, BBA, MA, MSc, PhD, MPhil, whichever degree you have, degree on your particular subject from, again, the institution. Now your fourth sentence would be, I have finished my BA, BSc, MBA, BBA, hotel management or whatever on your subject, that is arts, commerce, science or whatever, from the institution. This would be your next subject. Now you have to be very careful. There is no space. There is absolutely no space for chit-chatting with them. You need to be brief and precise when you say, and you have to be very selective of the information that you are giving to them about yourself. So this would be all formal informations that you will be giving. Now you'll be talking a bit about your expertise. Expertise as in your extracurricular activities, whether you are an trained dancer, or you are a singer, or you have done some spoken English course, or you have done some computer course, or any other course apart from your education you have done. You need to mention that too as well. I have a degree in subject from institution. Now this is your extra curricular activity. Now this would be your extracurricular activity. Whether you have learned dancing, whether you have learned painting, whether you have learned graphic designing, whether you have learned computer or whatever, this would be your extracurricular activities which you also need to mention. Now this is the time that you will be getting a bit personal with the interviewer, like you'll be sharing your hobbies. Whether they can ask you what are your hobbies or anything, or you can by yourself tell them what are your hobbies. I have special interests in subject. Now I have special interests in music, storybooks, gardening, stamp collecting, whatever be your hobby or your passion, you can always say that. And lastly, you need to get the interviewers in confidence that why are you suitable for the post. So you need to tell a brief thing about the post you're applying for. Suppose you have gone for a corporate interview for a software engineer or for a web development or for a web designing company. So you need to convince them why you are perfect for the job, why should they hire you and not anyone else. So you need to be very cautious about saying those things while you are convincing them. Now you say, I have a huge interest and experience in the field of applied post. So you need to mention this, that you are interested and you have experience for the post for which you are applying. So this would be the basics of introduction of yourselves. First, the first point would be your name. Second point would be your address. Third point would be your educational background. Fourth point would be extra curricular. Next point would be hobbies and interest. And the last point would be your interest for the post. So this would be the points that you need to tell to the interviewer while you are introducing yourself. Now remember, very important point of this, that all of this would be in present tense. There is absolutely no space for using past tense or future tense, but this would be in present tense. I'll be talking more about tense when I'll be doing tense in my upcoming videos, but as of now, this would be the basic introduction of yourself. I hope this video is useful to you and I hope you learn something from the video. Again, I'm saying try speaking more and more English while you are at home or you're with your friends. There is nothing to be feel shy of. We all make mistakes, but you must learn from your mistakes. Please like my video if you find this useful. Please subscribe to my channel and please share this with others if you find this helpful. পরের ভিডিওতে আবার দেখা হচ্ছে। ততদিন অবধি ইংলিশে কথা বলতে থাকো, make yourself fluent in English and also correct. Thank you.